Is it better to forgive than forget? We've all been hurt by someone in our lives, whether it's a close friend or family member who said something hurtful, or a more serious offense like betrayal or cheating. It's natural to want revenge or to hold on to the anger and pain we feel, but is it really worth it in the end? Find out in this article why forgiveness might be the better option. What is forgiveness? When we think of forgiveness, we often think of it as something we do for other people. We forgive them for their mistakes, their wrongdoings, or even just for being human. However, forgiveness is just as much for us as it is for them. By forgiving someone, we are choosing to let go of the anger, hurt, and resentment that we may feel towards them. This can be a difficult choice to make, but it is often the best thing for our own mental and emotional well-being. Forgiveness can help us to move on from the past and focus on the present. It can also help to improve our relationships with the people we have forgiven. There is no one-size-fits-all answer to whether it is better to forgive or forget. It depends on the situation and on our own personal feelings. Sometimes, forgetting may be the best option, especially if the person who hurt us is no longer in our lives. Other times, forgiveness can be incredibly healing and empowering. Ultimately, the decision is up to you. Why is it important to forgive? It is often said that it is better to forgive than to forget. But why is that? Why is it so important to forgive those who have hurt us? There are many reasons why forgiveness is important. For one, holding on to anger and resentment can be very harmful to our own mental and physical health. It takes up a lot of energy to stay angry at someone, and that energy could be better spent elsewhere. Additionally, forgiveness can help to mend relationships that have been damaged by conflict or hurt feelings. When we forgive someone, it shows them that we are willing to move on from the past and start fresh. Forgiveness can also be a very empowering act. It can help us to let go of the pain that has been inflicted on us and move on with our lives. By forgiving someone, we are taking control of the situation and choosing not to let the person who hurt us have power over us anymore. There are many reasons why forgiveness is important, both for ourselves and for others. So next time you are feeling anger and resentment towards someone, try to remember that it is better to forgive than to forget. What are the benefits of forgiving someone? There are many benefits to forgiving someone. Forgiving can help reduce stress and anxiety, lower blood pressure, and improve your overall mental and physical health. Forgiving can also help improve your relationships and make you feel happier. How can you forgive someone who has hurt you? Is it better to forgive than forget? Is a question that many people ask themselves when they are faced with the decision to either forgive or forget someone who has hurt them. There are many factors to consider when making this decision, and there is no easy answer. Only you can decide what is best for you. If you are struggling with this decision, here are some things to think about that may help you make up your mind. Forgiving someone does not mean that you have to be friends with them or even continue to talk to them. It simply means that you have decided to let go of the anger and resentment you feel towards them. This can be a difficult process, but it is often very freeing. Once you have forgiven someone, it doesn't mean that what they did was okay, it just means that you have chosen to move on from it. On the other hand, forgetting someone who has hurt you can be just as difficult as forgiving them. You may find yourself dwelling on what they did and feeling angry and resentful all over again. If you decide to forget someone, it's important to do your best to let go of any negative feelings you have towards them and focus on moving forward. Conclusion. When it comes to deciding whether it is better to forgive or forget, there is no easy answer. It depends on the situation and on the person who is hurt. If you can forgive and forget, then do so. If you need time to forgive, that is okay too. Just remember that forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. Holding a grudge will only hurt you in the end.